Yo, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? Welcome back. So, just got back from Rolling Loud. It was my first time going. It was immaculate. It was my first time at Rolling Loud, and it was immaculate. Shout out to all the performers. They had Sexy Red. Shout out Sexy Red. But Sexy Red went crazy. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like I'm getting old, though. A lot of people, I was like, I ain't know them. I ain't even know him. I'm like, oh, that's how you know you're getting old when you don't even know the performances. You like, oh, man, I ain't even know who old boy name was. But Sexy Red for sure, Boss Man D-Lo for sure. But everybody else, I'm like, I ain't know. I ain't know him. You know what I'm saying? But no, again, man, first time going to Rolling Loud, man, it was definitely an experience. You know what I'm saying? You had everybody jumping around. You had the young people in the front. See, I'm a little older. I'm 34. So I had to be in the back. You know what I'm saying? Me and Chanel, we was over there. We was in the back. We was partying though. You know what I'm saying? It was an experience though. Still. You know what I'm saying? I don't be going to festivals like that. But it was definitely an experience. You know what I'm saying? I knew a couple people, so I got me a little drink voucher. You know what I'm saying? A little drink voucher was cool. Till you want another drink, and they like the drink $40, $50. I'm like, okay, well, you know, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't expecting that. Is what I'm saying. I wasn't expecting that. That's all I'm saying. I don't mind paying a little bit. It's a festival, you know, but when you're not expecting, you know, okay, cool, drink, you know, I don't be going to festivals like that. Drink probably like $25. You know what I'm saying? You think about 25, maybe 35. You get up there, they like $50, 50. But then you up there, so you can't be like, nah, I ain't about to pay no. You can't be looking like a chump. I ain't gonna be up there looking like no chump, is what I'm saying. I got the money. It ain't about that. It's just about the fact that I ain't trying to pay $50 for no drink. But it was cool, man. It was cool. Like I said, I'm definitely going back next year. Definitely dope. If you have not been to Rolling Loud, please go experience it. If you have not been to a festival, again, like that's just not my thing. I'm a more chill person. I be doing laid back stuff. Me and Chanel, we be doing laid back stuff. We don't really be in there, you know what I'm saying, doing the festivals and all of that. But it was cool. Hey, listen, it was cool. For real. You know what I'm saying? I did see a piece of YG's performance. I did see a piece of YG's performance online, even though I missed it. You know what I'm saying? And shout out YG, because I feel like over the years, YG has become a way better performer. For sure. I mean, I remember when he first started, you know what I mean? Like, we kind of grew up around we know some of the same people. You know what I mean? So I remember when he first started performing, I was like, okay, you know, okay. It wasn't it. It wasn't it at first. You know what I'm saying? But he's grown. He's grown on me and everybody else, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? But he really got out there, and I feel like it was a strong performance. He definitely sent the message. If you have not seen his performance where he sent that message just about police brutality, I think that was dope. If you have not seen it, matter of fact, I might drop a clip in here, a little small clip, so y'all can see. But like, shout out YG. You know what I'm saying? Shout out YG. Again, ASAP, man. ASAP, welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know, ASAP was in a position, for those of you who don't know, where he could have really done some real time in jail. You know, those of you who don't know, his friend accused him of attempted murder, and he beat the case recently. You know what I'm saying? So if you have not seen that, please look into it. It was crazy, and the whole story was really crazy because his friend was saying that it was attempted murder. But when he showed the bullet wound, it wasn't really a bullet wound. It was like the bullet grazed his finger. So he was basically trying to come after ASAP for some money, saying that, you know, ASAP tried to kill him, but the bullet grazed his finger. So, you know, in the documents, you know, he had showed his finger. He was just kind of putting his finger up, you know, in the camera, and it was like, it looked like It looked like he walked past the wall and just scraped his finger on the wall. You know what I'm saying? So he obviously lost that case. You know what I'm saying? He obviously lost that case. But, you know, it is what it is. Listen, hey, I don't know if somebody tries to come kill you. Would y'all tell? Would y'all? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Street code is like, okay, you ain't going to tell. You know what I'm saying? People do it after you. Y'all get into a situation. Street code say, don't say nothing. But then you like, you know, you start thinking on the other side, you're like, dang, he not a billionaire, but Rihanna a billionaire. So you kind of like, man, I can at least get $1 million. I can at least get one or two. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I probably wouldn't do it just because I'm like, that's kind of corny. But I understand it. But shout out ASAP, man. Shout out ASAP for just beating that case. But shout out ASAP for just getting up there, performing, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, shout out, just continue. I just want ASAP to continue living that high life. There's no reason why you should be in a situation like that to begin with. Me personally, I don't get it. If your woman a billionaire and you got an issue with somebody, there's other ways to do that. There's other ways. I'm not saying go put a hit on somebody. I'm just saying that there's other ways to handle that situation. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess up the money. Because I'm sure she was sitting back like, come on. You, come on. You making me look bad. You know, but again, I'm glad he beat the case, man. Shout out ASAP. Shout out Rihanna. Man, and again, man, shout out Rolling Loud for the experience. I didn't make it to the second day. We went on the first day, which was yesterday. The second day was today. I missed it. I heard Playboi Carti was going to be the headliner. Shout out Playboi Carti first and foremost. Again, I don't really follow. I look at him as like the part of the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not to say I'm I'm 34, but I'm just saying he not one of the guys that I'll be like, So, you know, everybody was like, Playboi Carti dropped. My daughter, she was like, Playboi Carti dropped, you know. She not really a fan either, but, you know, that's all the kids are talking about at school. Playboi Carti. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not bumping Playboi Carti like that. It's cool, but, you know, it's just not my speed. But I'm still bumping that Tory Lanez. If you have not seen the video on Tory Lanez I did on the review, please check the video out. But shout out Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? He need to definitely be at one of these festivals. You know what I mean? So again, man, if you have not been to Rolling Loud, make sure you go check out Rolling Loud next year. You missed this one. So make sure you check out Rolling Loud. I definitely want to do some more festivals. You know, I feel like, you know, I might do one of the Coachellas. I'm definitely doing Rolling Loud again, but I got to get out there more. I feel like, you know, having that experience is different. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not a concert type of dude. I'm not a festival type of dude. But I definitely got to do it again, you know. But again, man, as always, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. And as always, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.